Buongiorno, good morning. It is Tuesday, October 29th, almost Halloween. It's 11:45 a.m. Getting out a little bit later this morning. So I decided reluctantly to make a little trip to Polignano on Mare, which is one stop before Monopoly, where I went yesterday. Same train line down south. I'm expecting it to be very touristy, so I won't complain. I'm just expecting there to be a lot of tourists. It's not high season. I just can't imagine going to these places in high season when they're just crammed. The streets are crammed with people and it's hot. Forget it. I'm dealing with some recycling here. If I can find the right bin. I don't see paper. There's paper. It might be this blue one. There's a cardboard box. There we go. That's paper. All right, so Polignano al Mare. I haven't researched the history yet. I bet there's a castle and a church and some winding streets and a new part and a park. What I also know is there's a beautiful grotto. Everybody takes pictures. There's some bridges and some cliffs that you can take pictures of the Mare Adriatico. It's blue, it's beautiful. People will probably be on the beach, some people in the water. It's a little bit cooler today, 71 degrees. I have a lot of time to get to the station. There was like a 10:02 train, and then the next train is 11:30. So later in the day, trains become less frequent. But it's okay. It's probably like a 15-minute walk from the station. It looks like it's a small place. I'll probably be done with it in a few hours. So I'm going to take my time walking to Mare Centrale. I haven't bought the ticket yet. I'll buy the ticket on the app. Find my platform. It's probably the train to Lecce from Bari. It will probably be delayed. Whether the train is delayed or not, you cannot purchase a ticket less than 5 minutes before the departure time. So let's say you get to the station, it's an 11:30 train, it's 11:32, you see the train is delayed 10 minutes, you can't buy a ticket, it's too late. So the latest you can buy a ticket, say for the 11:30 train, would be 11:25. And then you don't have to do anything, you just board the train. Ticket is automatically validated at the time of departure. You can make changes anytime before that. But once you hit the departure time, the ticket is validated and you can't make any changes. The cost so far for all of these trips, 20-30 minute by semi-express trains, has been €3.80. Yesterday, coming back from Monopoly, I paid €11 because it was a different kind of train. It was a long distance train. And also I upgraded to a first class seat, which meant that I had a reserved seat. I didn't have to worry about getting a seat. All right, so still a little morning rush hour going on here. I'm going to sign off for now. And I'll see you when I get to the station. Alright, so I'm at Mare Centrale. It took me about 19 minutes to walk here. And my train is 23527 to Fasano, leaving at 11:30, platform 1. Alright, so I know where I'm going today. So just a little note for those who haven't been following me, I'm staying on the other side of the train station. I think it's the south side. I think Vecchia is on the north side. So that's why I have to go down the escalator. So if you're coming from Vecchia or Morat, New Bari, you don't have to pass through this, they call it the subway, this underpass. You'll just come up to the front of the station, and platform 1 is the first platform. Goes north, Petrani, Bitonto, any place up north. It was west platforms, which are also on this side of the station. So Binario 1, great, the escalator's out. I'm gonna get my exercise today. That's the front Mare Centrale here. So it's platform 1, and I'm just going to go out the front and enter again. Show you how easy it is. There's a little bar. So this is Borat over here on the left, the main entrance to Mare Centrale. And I could just walk straight through to the platform. This ticket office. And then also the boards with departure times. Looks like my train, oh, that's arrivals. All right, so that's Arrivi, arrivals, Ortenze, departure. I'm going to Fasano. Looks like the time now changed to 11:50. Why? Oh, no, there. 11:30, platform 1, 23527. Ticket machines here, but I really think it's better to use the app. And here's platform 1. Customer care if you need help. All right, it's 11:11. Make a wish. Next train is to Fasano at 11:30. Now here's a little ticket validation machine. So I guess if you buy a paper ticket, you have to validate it. If you buy your ticket on the app, you don't have to do that. So, learned something new today. Alright, so the train that was sitting here at the platform was my train. That's what the sign said. I'm glad I got on. It's really crowded. Noisy. Taking about 29 minutes. Looks like we're on time.
We advise you to be careful while getting off the train.
Zmienił, że już centralnie. O, stare drzewa oliwne. Las oliwny. Pewnie nowy winorośl robił. Świeży zasady.
I am not saying anything. I'm just gonna wait. Until these crowds move along. That was the noisiest train I have ever been on. They're eating, yakking, running down the aisles, passing around Doritos, smelled like corn chips. Mamma mia. And I have a question. Why aren't kids in school? It's Tuesday in October. So, I already know what I'm going to expect here. Let's take a look. It's very different from what I experienced in Trani. First we have these cute little tuk-tuk things. And I'm just going to follow the crowd. We got some construction going on. I like these. These are cute. Wonder how much they cost. I have been sweating so much the past 2 weeks. So I'm only wearing a t-shirt. But I can already feel that it's a little chilly here. Cafe Commercio would be a good way to, good place to stop and get a coffee, except there's a really noisy construction. Mamma mia, that's exactly what I say. Mamma mia, that was the most uncomfortable train ride. Mare, they were so noisy. It's quite a crowd that got off that train. I think most of the train emptied out. It was also a very local train. It made all the stops. I mean, like, we left Bari Centrale. A minute later, we were at another station already. It was almost like a subway. So, you know what? I can say I did it. So far the architecture is pretty ugly. That's a pretty hideous looking building. And I don't see a park. Usually there's a park pretty much right when you get off the train. So no park yet. This is a scuola elementare. Primaria. They don't have to worry about school shootings here in Italy. They're lucky. As you know, they don't have that thing called the Second Amendment. All right, there's the park. And I think pretty soon I'm going to be entering the old town. So I'll turn the camera back on if I see anything interesting. So far, it's not really that nice. So one thing I have seen already quite a bit of that I didn't see in Trani is these little tour services, tour offices, the tuk-tuks right at the station. So it's definitely geared towards tourism. This is like a hotel or something. Rooms and private pool. And some little tuk-tuks. That'll be fun if I got a good guide. But not today, because it's a little chilly, it's overcast. I only have a t-shirt, and it will probably be colder riding around in an open air vehicle. I don't see any signs directing me, but I think there's really only one way to go here, straight. All right, so I came to this central plaza here. I just checked Google Maps. I could go that way. I could go this way. This leads to this famous statue of Domenico Modugno. He was the guy who sang Volare. Whoa. All right, you're not really going to get to hear me sing that much more. So that was a little treat for you. So the Domenico Modugno statue is near the little grotto, which is the famous little beach that everybody takes their pictures of. and post on Instagram. It's chilly. I wish I had brought my jacket with me. And I see a sign. It's windy. There's an old church. This looks like an old palazzo. Maybe part of the church, a monastery or something. So the signs are pointing to the station. That's not terribly helpful since that's where I'm coming from. Polignano e suoi figli residenti in America. A gloriosi a tutti. MCM X6. So, what is that? MCM. I forget my Roman numerals, but it looks like it's kind of a tribute to Italian Americans who fought during World War II. There's a crosswalk. Let me do this right. So one thing that is famous here in Polignano Mare is this caffe speciale, which is coffee with citrus and amaretto. And I think this is the entrance to the old town. Selling taralli. So taralli are these little, I saw them referred to as breadsticks, but little kind of crackers with a lot of different flavors. Orecchiette. Some little sweet lemon cookies, olives, sun-dried tomatoes. So even though I would like to walk through this gate, let me walk through this gate briefly and then I'm going to go down this hill. Maybe I'll come back around that way. It's really crowded. So this is a beautiful entrance to the old town. And passing through the gate, there's the old town. Sure, this looks like a palazzo. Restaurants, ceramics. So this is Italian Disneyland, Las Vegas. Starting to get hungry. It's 12:17. Gelato. There's a little piazza. Pizzeria. Places are already crowded. It's a pretty little old church. So the main church here is Santa Maria Assunta. I thought it was Maria Assunta was her name, but it's Maria who was ascended into heaven, you know, because she was so pure. She didn't die. She was just kind of carried away by the angels. What do you think? You want to go inside? I don't think this is the main cathedral. Let's check it out. Old door. Smells like an old violin. It's pretty. It's quiet. Check out these frescoes on the ceiling. There's an organ. Beautiful artwork. Pope John Paul. He's kind of sassy looking. These old wood carvings. All the paintings are dark from years of soot, candle burning, just age. Some holy water. It's pretty. Well, according to Google Maps, this is Parrocchia Matrice Santa Maria Assunta. So that's it. That's the main cathedral here in Polignano al Mare. And this church is dedicated to Santa Maria Assunta. So Santa here means holy. Maria, Mary, Assunta, ascended. Now here's an explanation. I came in on the wrong side. Chiesa Matrice di Santa Maria Assunta. The origins of the church date back to 672, a long time ago. The year Peter I, a native of the place, was elected bishop. It was consecrated to Our Lady of the Assumption by Bishop Guglielmo in 1295 and rebuilt in 1580. All that remains of the old building is the side facade on Via San Benedetto. I don't know, that's where I am. The sculptures were made by Stefano da Polignano, who they call San Stefano, so he was sainted. All right. taking a little detour here. There's a sea view balcony. Something tells me it's not going to be free. Meaning I have to pay. Maybe not. Alright, here's a little sea view balcony. And a little restaurant. And Britney Spears. So many people. Okay, that's pretty. The sea is rough. Alright, pizza, pasta, burgers. The pizzas are cheap.
Salute capo, una moneta, money, spiccioli, niente money. Ciao, buongiorno, buon appetito.
Sea view, cliff diving, Chiesetta. So, yes, for money, I patted my pocket. I literally don't have any change because I'm saving it for laundry. So he thought that was funny. Imagine what this is like at the height of summer. If this is how crowded it is at the end of October. Why aren't kids in school? All right, another little sea view here. Balcony. And they're all kind of dead ends. Wow, look at that. There's the coast of Italy. It's too windy. And it's crowded. Pretty. I feel like I've seen enough. But let me just make my way back, see if I can find something to eat.
Per una serie di motivi a cui non voglio pensare.
One thing that where am I? Polignano and Mare is famous for is the poetry. It's pretty. La parola è un'ala del silenzio Pablo Neruda. The word is a wing of silence. Allah is a wing. All right. I don't know what you do if you have a wheelchair here. guess you don't come. Here's the famous little beach. Nobody's swimming today. There's a bridge over there with a famous view. All right, we'll scratch that. They were full. But good news is I negotiated the whole thing in Italian. I asked if you had a spot for one. She said no. I asked what about inside. She said no, they're full. It'll be about a half-hour wait, but I don't really want to take up a whole table for just one person. So I'm going back out here. There's a little salumeria. Now here's a place that is empty. Let's take a look. Cucina Pugliese. They have Fava e Chicory. Chicory. Sounds interesting. I've heard that that's good. Fava beans and chicory. Barbecue. Primi piatti, orecchiette, rice, potatoes, and mussels. No pizza though. I had my heart kind of set on a pizza. So let's see. I don't know, it looks interesting. They have this Florentine steak for 35 euros. Veal, meat roll, grilled chicken fillet, grilled beef steak with caciocavallo, octopus, calamari, jumbo prawns, tuna, swordfish, and a mixed grill. Maybe I'll get some grilled octopus and chicory, fava beans with chicory.
Italiano o inglese?
Italiano. Per imparare. Grazie.
Posso portare dell'acqua?
Ah, sì, no gas.
Ok.
All right, so I'm sitting across from the Palazzo della Contessa. Countess. So I think she lives there from time to time. Is that what he said? All right, so let's see, we got here a menu and a menu. It's coffee, beer, wine. All right, this is the alcohol menu. Antipasti. Gazpacho. What do you think? Should I get the fava beans with chicory? Poveracci alla griglia. And a mixed salad. Verdure. Oh, they have grilled vegetables. You know, that might be nice too. So I'll skip the dessert today. And I'm going to get an antipasto with chicory and fava beans, grilled octopus and some grilled vegetables. Alrighty, splurge today. Alright, so I just checked Google Translate. I was putting in mezze mezzo, and he said mezze mezz, half and half. So the Countess lives here, half and half. Huh. I'd like to meet the Countess. Invite her to lunch. Isn't that weird? There's a Countess. All right, so I'm kind of being ignored here. Nobody here. And the waiter is like running back and forth. I don't know if he's going to another restaurant. Here he comes. Let's see if I can place an order. All right, so this is fava beans and chicory. The fava beans are pureed. So I guess it's kind of like a soup. Let's see what this is like. It's good. Taste a little garlic. Tastes like pureed beans. I could make this. I've never seen fava beans though. It's very good. Where's my napkin? My napkin's under my plate. Alright, I like it. It's a little on the bitter side, but good bitter. I wonder if the fava beans are cooked with the chicory, because chicory can be a bitter green. This place is crazy. It's like so many people. It's really good. It's like a little soup. Thick. I wish I had some salt and pepper, olive oil on the table. Nothing. It's basically you give what we eat, you eat what we give you. If you don't like, too bad. Kind of reminds me of hummus. It's like a warm hummus. Really good. If I ever see fava beans and chicory, I'm gonna make it. All right, so far this restaurant, food, a 10, view, a 10. Service, confusing. The bread non mi piace. I think I liked it. So that was Really licked the bowl clean, delicious. Not salty at all, which I'm really grateful for. Had a nice, like, slight bitterness to it. The greens were not bitter. The fava beans were a little bitter. Slight hint of garlic and olive oil. I can still taste it, just so flavorful. It was thick, it was rich, it was creamy. Yummy. All right, so here's my octopus. Oh, I wish it was cut. And then some grilled vegetables, looks like eggplant, zucchini, and a little bit of roasted peppers. All right, I can't cut and eat and film, so I'm gonna cut a little bit and then let you know what I think. All right, it's delicious. It has a nice grill flavor. Tastes like it was grilled on an open fire. And then the vegetables are nice because they have the flavor of the roasted peppers. Everything is perfectly salted. Just a nice touch of salt. Olive oil. And then lemon on the octopus. Very good. All right, I'm happy with this meal. All right, so I just came to use the restroom, which is across the little piazza here. It's a tiny little kitchen, and it was a fancy restroom. They had a toilet seat. So, l'archibugio. I don't know what archibugio means. So I think I'm gonna just go try this caffe speciale. I didn't get coffee or dessert at the restaurant because I know they sell caffe speciale right across the street. Oh my God, these kids. It's like, are they giving these kids espresso in the morning or what? Because they are hyped up. I don't think they're Italian kids though. Italian kids would never act like that in public. All right, so this place looks like it's crowded. There's some little pastries here. Gelato. So it's a cute little place. I like it. It has a little bit of a diner feel to it. The ice cream. Wow, look at the gelato. It's beautiful. I also have pasticciotto. De latte. All right, Caffe Speciale has some citrus and amaretto. There's a little piece. Wow, it's good. There's a little piece of citrus in it. It's sweet. È molto buono. I'm gonna sit. And all right, so that was Polignano al Mare. Really chaotic. I like this place. This place has some real local character. They also have granita. I might get a granita to go. Maybe I'll get a fior di latte gelato. Might as well. Oh, it's really good. Has like a lemon rind. Delizioso. All right, that was a chaotic adventure, and I deserve this. Really nice, creamy. Homemade gelato. I bet somebody makes it. I don't know if they make it here or somebody makes it. Fior di latte, which is basically just milk. So, a nice little treat. I went behind this this monument again. This is the back. So it's World War I. Caduti. Sorry, this is melting so fast. So caduti, all the people who were killed in the war. Trying to eat this so fast. I have brain freeze again. Now, if I recall, there was a sign here telling me the direction to the station. Okay, so Polignano al Mare, very pretty, super chaotic, and this is the end of October on a Tuesday when kids should be in school. They were so noisy. I don't know why. There's a little restaurant there, Pescaria. I bet it's cheaper. I don't know why there were so many kids running around. It's like they gave them 5 espresso for breakfast. Oh, there's that sign. Station. Sorry, I thought I saw a sign directing me to the station when I came here. Do you remember that? Anyway, I'm just going to go back this way because it's the way from which I came. All right, so Polignano al Mare. Yeah, it gets lots of hype. I can see the attraction if you've never been to Trani. You know, on second thought, don't go to Trani. It's horrible. Nobody wants to go there. In the summer, in the heat, imagine it's like 90, 95 degrees here. Those little streets are packed. I'm gonna sit down here and eat my ice cream and check the train app to see when the next train is. But imagine everything so crowded in the summer, those tiny little streets. Pandemonium. Not for me. So, personally, this is my personal opinion, I prefer places that are more off the beaten track, not as famous. There were some beautiful views, but even now, the end of October on a Tuesday, I was fighting to be able to look over a railing to see a view because there were so many people here today. So I would say skip it. Unless you really love crowds. If you love just throngs of people and kids running around and dogs, and you know, if you're that kind of person, I think for me this is really a lot post-COVID that I've just become so averse to crowds. All right, so it was a good little trip, a nice little day trip. I didn't walk too much. I don't feel too tired. It's going to be a short walk back to the station and then a short ride back to Bari. Hopefully the train won't be as noisy. And then I'm just going to relax the rest of the day, make some dinner at home. And I think tomorrow I'm going to rest. Thursday I go to Caserta. So that's going to be a real fun adventure. It'll be really fun. All right, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time in Appa's kitchen, reporting on the road in Bari. Ciao for now. It's me again. I should have checked the train schedule before I sat down to eat my ice cream. I just missed the train. 1:56. So the next train is 4:26. So every 30 minutes, no big deal. I'll get to sit and relax. I bought my ticket. I tried to buy the ticket for the 1:56, but I just missed it by a minute to be able to purchase. And then the train just left. I was kind of counting on it being late, but it was on time. So I'm just going to check the platform here. Barletta, 226, track 2. There's a ramp here. I'm going to go up the ramp. All right, unless something else happens, that really is it for now. Bye.